so she only listens. Sometimes her heart feels like it will break from the melody of the song his form beats out through his pacing, through the tips of his toes, which sometimes are the only thing that still root him to the floor. He wants to run. He wants to run so badly that even his heels have already kicked up in anticipation. His weight shifts constantly as if preparing for that perfect window of opportunity for flight. She sits silently like a rock, unable to move or shift, unable to voice complaint for the lack of shade or too much sun or too little rain. She can only hope for a wind to move him, to alight with pointed toes upon her body, or rest his head upon her frame. Rooted to the earth by the babe which suckles on her breast, knowing only the language of rocks. She watches his body move as in dance to the rhythm of his heart, beating out the desire to run. He doesn't understand that the ears of rocks pick up the slightest nuances of weight shifting, since that was all most of their kind were ever capable of. What he doesn't realize he was saying, she couldn't miss. No, she could no longer look him in the eyes. She could only listen.
All mixed up in Montana. You and I spread ideas like a hawk that climbs. All in the abstract. And I went without you once, a million mountain stars at night, cold and vast and bright. We spent the drive like change carelessly through the black twists of a silhouetted mountain range. And then the sun began to rise, orange and distant and fine. And wild notions ran like a fevered mustang across the old, wide land. You were there in my mind, within the land, above the sky, dark fire in your darkened eyes, gold spiked with desire.
Turn to hell. So I decided that I was just going to raise hell, but I didn't want to be your average hell raiser. I wanted to be the best hell raiser around. In fact, I had so much hell on my hand that first year I was giving it to all my friends and relatives. So I decided to put in a double crop the second year so I could give twice as much hell to all my friends and relatives. Got a letter from the head of the agriculture department the other day, invited me to their office. So I put on my brightest Hawaiian print shirt, best pair of tennis shoes, and walked into his office with the biggest smile on my face, knowing that I was the best hell raiser around. I sat down and looked at him, and he looked at me, and I said, "You seen my farm?" He said, "Yeah, it looks like hell. I guess I'm doing something right."
What makes you happy, they ask. I say music makes me happy. It's been my friend all these years. So will it be in the end. Sad and worrisome thoughts interrupted by a musical note. It comforts now as it did then. With lyrics familiar, an opening beat brings me alive, and I can't wait to sing along. No choice but to ride that wave, like a favorite food, its joyous taste. Oh, what a privilege I'm given, as if for the first time, every time. Listening is a gift, just opened. Though you know what it will be, still, the high is prized delight. There's that beat again, my heart and body ready itself, smiling in harmony. Here it comes, inside of me, bursting to get out. It's the only part I know. Nothing else matters now, except getting that verse just right. And I sing. Now I'm carrying that tune. It won't let me go. Right now, I'm singing this song. Thank you. Felt. I can feel your love when you look straight at me. Peripheral sight, nowhere to be seen. as you carefully take my hand to invite, using fingertips that inch step by step. After bringing my skin close as if to mingle with the warmth and comfort that you hold, and then you hold without letting go. Every time your ear, so intent on words my lips have said, how concern surrounds your eyes upon hearing my hurt. When you trust to share with me an inner core so deep, yet for no one else. The way you understand and accept imperfections I may reflect. Oh yes, I can feel your love, a kindness that brings calm, a truth that allows me to believe when you say, I love you for who you are. Thank you.